First off, this story is mostly true. It happened with some friends of ours a few years ago once we were able to return to our favorite pastime, camping with our friends. We picked a weekend that was open for all of us and headed out to the national forest close to where we live. We got out late, but as soon as the camp was set up, we all instantly felt relaxed and ready for the long weekend. After dinner, we settled into our lounge chairs by the campfire, as the flickering flames of our campfire cast dancing shadows among the towering trees that surrounded our small clearing in the heart of the woods. The air was crisp with the scent of pine. We were a group of friends seeking adventure, drawn to the allure of a secluded camping spot, far from the bustling city and our hectic lives. As we laughed and shared stories around the crackling fire, the darkness crept in, gradually swallowing the edges of our campsite. Little did we know that the tranquility of the forest would soon be shattered by an otherworldly presence. With tents pitched and sleeping bags spread, we settled in for the night, oblivious to the supernatural forces that lurked in the shadows. The woods, silent and watchful, seemed to hold its breath as we succumbed to the lull of the wilderness. It wasn't long before the first unsettling event unfolded. In the dead of night, a mournful wail echoed through the trees, chilling our bones and jolting us awake. The sound was unlike anything I had ever heard, a spectral lament that seemed to seep into the very fabric of the night. I exchanged nervous glances with my friends, their faces illuminated by the pale glow of our flashlights. "It's just a fox or something," someone mumbled, attempting to dismiss the eerie sound. But the unease lingered, wrapping around us like a shroud. We stepped out of our tents, peering into the darkness, hoping to catch a glimpse of the source of the haunting cry. The woods, however, remained silent, as if the very trees were keeping their secrets. As we huddled together, a subtle breeze rustled through the leaves, carrying with it a whisper that sent shivers down our spines. Unintelligible words, lost to the wind, echoed through the night. A cold sweat clung to my skin as I realized that something or someone was watching us from the shadows. The campfire, once a beacon of warmth, now cast ominous shadows that danced with unseen entities. The forest, cloaked in darkness, revealed glimpses of spectral figures flitting at the periphery of our vision. My heart raced, the normalcy of our camping trip shattered by an inexplicable presence. Determined to shake off the unease, we stoked the fire, its crackling flames offering a feeble defense against the encroaching darkness. I couldn't shake the feeling that we were intruders in a realm not meant for the living, that the ancient woods harbored secrets that defied the boundaries of our understanding. As the night wore on, the ghostly occurrences intensified. Footsteps, unheard but felt, rustled the fallen leaves around us. Unseen hands seemed to brush against our skin, leaving behind an ethereal chill. It was as if the very essence of the forest had come alive with a supernatural energy, and we were caught in its web. In the midst of this spectral symphony, a figure materialized at the edge of our campsite, a silhouette draped in tattered garments, its form barely discernible in the darkness. The air thickened with an oppressive tension as the ghostly apparition hovered before us, its hollow eyes fixed upon our group. No words passed between us and the spectral figure, but an unspoken understanding hung in the air. It beckoned us with a ghostly hand, a silent invitation to follow. The bravado that had fueled our earlier dismissals evaporated as a strange mix of fear and curiosity took hold. Compelled by an unseen force, we ventured into the woods, our flashlights cutting through the inky darkness like feeble beacons. The ghostly figure led us deeper, its ethereal form navigating the labyrinth of ancient trees with an eerie familiarity. The forest, once a tranquil haven, now pulsed with a supernatural energy that defied explanation. At the heart of the woods, we reached a clearing where an ancient, gnarled tree stood sentinel. Its twisted branches reached out like skeletal fingers, casting elongated shadows that seemed to whisper tales of forgotten times. The ghostly figure gestured toward the tree, its silent plea echoing in the stillness of the night. We began to dig beneath the roots of the ancient guardian, unearthing fragments of an old journal, The weathered pages chronicled a tale of love and betrayal, of a soul lost in the throes of tragedy. The ghost, it seemed, was a restless spirit trapped in the purgatory of unresolved emotions. With each revelation, the spectral figure seemed to find a semblance of peace. The haunted clearing, once a place of unrest, now resonated with a serene energy. The air, no longer laden with foreboding whispers, embraced us in a newfound calm. The ghostly presence that had haunted us throughout the night faded into the shadows, leaving behind an atmosphere transformed. As dawn broke, the once haunted woods embraced us in a surreal tranquility. The ancient tree, bathed in the soft light of morning, stood as a silent witness to the spectral encounter. We left the clearing forever changed, the haunting experience etched in our memories. The forest, once feared, now held a sacred reverence in our hearts. The ghostly tale of our camping trip became a whispered legend among those who dared to explore the woods. We carried the knowledge of the thin veil that separated the living from the spectral realm, forever bound by the night we camped in the haunted woods. Our next trip would prove to be just as eventful and exciting. We are a new channel, so if you enjoy these types of stories, please tell your friends, like and subscribe to help us grow. Thanks for watching.